Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt. This is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Inside Man. What do you know about this movie?
This is Denzel Washington. So we're continuing our Denzel Washington series on the channel.
Yeah, we've knocked out a handful of Denzel movies.
We have a playlist.
We have a lot of playlists, but yeah, we definitely have.
We do have a Denzel playlist.
Yeah.
And I saw when I was putting the schedule together and saw the movie poster of this one that I just put together a Jodie Foster playlist as well.
Do we have a lot of Jodie Foster?
We've done Contact, Silence of the Lambs, and Taxi Driver.
Oh, you're right. So this will be our fourth Jodie Foster.
Yeah. And I really want you to watch Panic Room.
Oh, no, I've never seen that.
I know. I love that movie.
Oh, I didn't even know.
It's been years since I've seen it.
Okay.
So I want to watch that. But anyways, I digress. I also saw that Clive Owens is in this movie.
Clive Owen? I don't know if it's Owen or
Yeah,
Owens.
I don't know.
I think it's Clive Owen.
Clive
Clive is definitely in this movie.
And my favorite movie of all time is Children of Men.
Right. So obviously that won't be coming to the channel because we've seen it plenty of times.
Yes, but I'm excited to see him again in this, and then obviously Denzel. I think we also saw when we were pulling it up here,
Willem Dafoe,
who we love. I mean, I would assume he's the villain of whatever's happening here. Oh, you've already seen this movie.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I have not seen this movie. I've actually never even heard of this movie prior to it being recommended.
Yeah, so you know pretty much nothing about this.
No, I mean, my inclination is that it's like some kind of crime that's gonna take place and somebody is the inside man for like some organization that they're gonna like rob or something to that extent. The inside man of a crime.
I mean, that's a great guess. I mean, it's been a very, very long time since I've seen this movie. Even looking at the cast, like we just saw a glimpse of it when we were getting the movie ready. I didn't even remember the majority of those people in this movie. So I have very little knowledge of this, but I know enough big things that it's only going to be your first time watching because I know enough. But I still think watching this again, I think I saw it when it came out, so I don't even know how long it's been. But there's going to be some surprises for me for sure. But I will do everything possible, as always, to never spoil anything for you. So this is only your first time watching technically, but I'm still super excited to watch this and kind of refresh my memory.
I'm excited.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Recently, I planned and set in motion events to execute the perfect bank robbery. As for the why, because I can.
I like the room coming into like the screen, I guess.
Yeah, that felt like the beginning of Nobody-ish.
Oh yeah. You know the plot now, bank robbery.
It's like a safe.
Yeah, right? The credits or whatever.
What type of van is this?
They're picking up a lot of people.
Like, I'm like, are you like exterminators? Painters.
I already don't remember his name.
Dalton.
Okay. Because he said he's not going to repeat himself, so.
I think it was Dalton.
You got to be paying attention to every word.
But he said that before he said to pay attention.
So many people in here.
Oh, it's packed.
Yeah, we'll get lobster. I'll put it on Mr. Anzanori's car.
Okay.
I'm trying to meet the things that I see him looking at. It's fantastic.
People just let you do whatever if you have an orange vest on. Taking those cameras out.
Oh.
Everybody get down on the fucking floor now!
Ooh.
Get your fucking face on the floor!
Oh man, he was going for it.
Possible 1030, Manhattan Trust, 20 Exchange Place.
Oh.
Central, give me an 85. Perp with a gun, possible hostages.
Starts immediately.
Yeah.
I love you, baby.
All right, Big Willie and the twins for you when I get home.
I got the handcuffs.
Big Willie and the twins, huh?
Correct.
I don't think I've ever seen him with a mustache.
You know what the diamond ring costs?
Come on, man. You been married. You give her a ring?
Yeah, but she won't call me back. Just picture them in their underwear. How about orange jumpsuits and shackles?
There you go, Keith. You can do this.
It's a huge presence.
Taping off the whole area.
Yeah.
Oh, news. So many just curious people.
Yeah.
Which branch is it?
Number 32, 20 Exchange Place.
Oh, dear God.
Why did that seem like a weird kind of reaction? This bank is gigantic.
Oh, yeah. It's a big ass vault.
Bank employees this side. Everyone else over there.
Special one, huh?
Yeah.
Where's your cell phone, Peter Hammond?
I left it at home.
Where's your cell phone?
I'm telling you, I did. I left it at home.
Oh no. Who has Peter's number?
Running out of time, Peter. Oh.
Okay, I fucked up. I'm sorry. Please.
Oof.
Anyone else here smarter than me?
Vikram Walia. Thanks, Vikram.
Hey, mister.
Keep it.
I need all of you to strip down to your underwear.
Hopefully you got clean underwear on today.
Maybe not anymore.
The bank has been robbed.
It's currently being robbed.
Right, it's in the process.
Captain Darius. Yeah. I'm Detective Frazier. This is Detective Mitchell.
Hey.
He's not a villain.
Detective Grossman is away on vacation, so Detective Frazier is the big dick today, all right? Don't go in the bank without calling us first, all right? Okay? All right.
Little bit of a pissing contest to start off.
Yeah.
Ooh, struggling.
All right, so they're in the same outfits now as the hostages.
Yeah, they all look the same. Ooh.
If you come near the bank, he'll throw out 2 dead bodies. Who said this? Who? The guy with the big fucking gun. Am I gonna be on TV? Yeah, the big star. Let's go. Come on.
Big star.
So far, it's just been like crowd control, not much robbing yet.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Paper.
I have a small problem which requires someone with very special skills.
I'll be downstairs.
What are her special skills?
You ever rob a bank before?
Are you kidding? Me rob a bank?
That one time. That one time.
One day, I opened her pocketbook and there was a nickel. That was the only thing I ever took.
I mean, they're interviewing the hostages.
It's a bunch of old baseball cards. And I find out that it's the launch codes for nuclear missile.
And the sooner the situation ends, the happier I'll be. Is that specific enough for you?
No.
I'll face some difficult questions.
So it stays locked or it disappears.
Precisely.
Whoever gave you my number got the same deal. Clearly, they must have been satisfied.
There's a lot of interesting people.
Stop for Steve-O.
I didn't even realize that they were saying Steve and Steve-O and Stevie.
Oh, until they pointed it out.
That hostage they let out said these guys came in dressed like painters, right?
Yeah.
There it is.
Until the job is done. Don't want to talk.
It's like nobody else sees it. You think it'd be pretty bright, huh?
Could be infrared. He could knock out the cameras out, no one knowing.
Right.
Just like that.
Don't stay. Did you rob the bank? Did you?
Messing with that lady.
Hands on your head and down on your knees, now! Hands are tied. Hands are tied. Hey, Jesus, pat him down.
What is that? A briefcase?
Vikram Walia, I work in the bank.
Okay, Vikram, is this a bomb? Oh, shit, a fucking arrow.
Damn.
I need you to relax. Jesus, give me a hand.
He needs to relax?
Right?
Turban! Fuck, get my turban back. Come on, shut up. Relax. What the fuck are you doing? Let's go.
Madge, are we through here?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Straight to the mayor.
Is there anything else I can do to... What the fuck do you want?
So I want you to bring me down there and tell whoever's in charge to extend me every courtesy.
You're a magnificent cunt.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a compliment.
2 buses with full gas tanks, 1 jumbo jet with full gas tank.
Maybe a bus, maybe.
Till I talk to them, they get nothing, not even a cup of coffee.
That is like a massive ask.
Yeah.
Have they made any demands?
They want a jet.
Would you like me to arrange one for you?
It's quite all right, Mr. Case. Keep you posted as best we can, but you're gonna have to excuse us for now, okay?
Right this way, sir?
Thank you very much.
What is in that safety deposit box?
Yeah.
There's so many things in this that feel off.
Right? Because it's a bank robbing.
Yeah.
But again, we haven't robbed anything yet. And there's
No.
all of these different characters that all seemingly have like weird motives.
People need food now.
All right, we ready with the listening devices?
Just want some food.
It's a digital recorder. You click it and it'll record for half an hour.
James Bond shit.
Well, you can get them on Amazon.
He gave us a hostage, we'll give him some food. I don't want to get caught bluffing this guy.
Yeah, they haven't even talked to each other yet.
He has a lot of hostages to ask for things.
You want to relax? What the hell is the difference? They're out there robbing the bank.
Why is he so loud?
A little too loud. Just grabbing onto people.
Oof.
One guy did most of the talking.
I also think that's the driver from Generation Kill. He's like the one in the Humvee. He's always talking, popping caffeine pills.
Were you involved in this robbery?
Absolutely not.
Were you involved in this situation?
What situation?
Don't lie.
So they definitely couldn't tell who's who.
Right, yeah, they're doing these like post interviews and they don't know shit.
Yeah. Unless Denzel Washington is not the inside man. There is an inside man in this bank.
Oh, there's inside men, inside women.
Okay, I hope the pizzas are okay. They might be a little cold. I would love to talk to you.
I love that he has his tie on the outside of his vest.
Fucking Russians.
Stop crawling! Shut the fuck up! Get in there! Sit down! Put your mask on!
Oh, whoa, okay.
Come on, boobs, let's go. Oh, shit.
Just planned confusion.
Yeah, like...
I remember her.
Why do you remember her?
Great tits. I could see under the suit. Can't hide quality like that.
I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone. You want to take another picture?
Just no one can identify anyone.
No.
This ain't Russian.
Does anybody know what language they're speaking?
Yeah, they're speaking Albanian. What am I doing here?
What are they saying?
I have no idea what they're saying.
No idea. I thought you said you spoke Albanian.
I never said I speak Albanian.
You said you spoke Albanian?
No.
My ex-wife and her parents are Albanian. Her parents couldn't speak English for shit.
Call the Albanian consulate, see if they can get somebody over here to translate this. Okay, you hang out in the back for me, okay?
Man, not again.
Not again. Also, this vault was like already open pretty much when they came down here. I never really realized that.
Yeah, it was just the small bars.
How does this game work?
You get points for doing dirt.
Nice.
You're going, baby! You're dead! Bye-bye!
Jeez. What a game.
Like my man 50 said, get rich, die trying. You trying to get paid too?
Finish your slice, I'll take you back to your father. I gotta talk to him about this game.
Kid's sitting on like $2 million.
You'll be home soon.
That's what's up.
The video games trained him for this situation to just be calm.
Call him.
Are you crazy? I hate that bitch.
I feel like there's so much time going by of them not knowing what they're talking about. And what does he want?
What's this?
Parking tickets. You can fix them?
That's a lot.
Can you listen to this and tell us what they're saying?
Oh, you can't smoke in here.
Shit, go ahead.
Parking tickets?
They're taken care of. Who is it?
It's Enver Hoxha. He was the president of Albania. There's a tape of him discussing how Albanian people are great people.
Just planted tape for their mics.
They wanted us to bug them so they could send us on a wild goose chase. Last time I had my Johnson pull that good, it cost me $5.
That's cheap.
Yeah, it's Tijuana, don't ask.
Oh, fuck. That.
I like that she just had him in a bag.
It was like a gift, too.
I feel like we haven't seen Jodie Foster in a while. I wonder if this is that guy's.
His security box?
Yeah. Safety deposit. Arthur, yeah. All this money, like jewels.
There are matters at stake here that are a little bit above your pay grade. No offense.
Why don't you just tell the mayor to raise my pay grade to the popular level?
What I hear, that would have happened a long time ago if you'd been a little bit more diplomatic.
Damn.
And there's also the matter of $140,000 that seems to have walked away from the Magic Vanna check cashing bust.
Well, I had nothing to do with that.
Coming in hot.
Is this the president of Albania?
Speaking. Pina coladas in a hot tub with 6 girls named Amber and Tiffany.
That thing you're sucking on, it's not a pina colada.
Understand that if you don't get my plane ready, then you might as well send a hearse.
Please.
Damn.
You get me what I want. I won't kill anyone.
Let's just try to keep everybody calm, okay?
Don't I sound calm to you?
Well, not much of negotiation there.
No. Thank God they had this diner right by us for them to all chill and eat at.
I got a question for you. You get it right, I'll give you more time. It's a trick question.
Damn.
What the hell is that? Plane?
It's the trains. U.S. money isn't printed on paper at all. It's
Oh, duh. Hopefully it's that easy.
I got it. Wait a second. Call you back. Tell them they both weigh the same. They both weigh nothing.
I'm going to need some clarification on that.
They both weigh the same.
This time send sandwiches.
Got his time.
Grand Central Terminal is the train station. Grand Central Station is the post office.
Oh, damn.
Trains don't pass through Grand Central.
They got it right, so.
Metro North goes up. No, it goes up, but then goes.
That's what they're hung up on.
Well, maybe that was his plan. To just get them all
riled up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he confused him with the Albanian. Now he's confusing them with riddles.
Oh, that's a good-looking shithole.
Okay, well, they already got into the safety deposit box. So what are they digging for? Like, I feel like this isn't even about the bank.
What is it you were hoping to get out of all this?
Rich, of course.
Of course.
You work for the bank.
No.
You're not a cop.
That's right.
Come on in.
Nice. Just making sure.
When you get out, you'll have $2 million.
Thanks, but no thanks. This could be very embarrassing to your employer. He should have destroyed this a long time ago. He didn't, so now it's mine.
There you go.
Fact is, all lies, all evil deeds, they stink.
You know, I don't ordinarily get offended the first time somebody treats me like an idiot, but you are pushing it.
I don't think you can afford me.
Well, don't take this personally, Miss White. Kiss my black ass.
Careful, Detective Frazier. My bite's much worse than my bark.
Well, didn't get much out of that.
With the masks, they look all the same.
It's true.
The photos are like very overexposed too.
It's just you and one other woman that fit the physical description of the female suspect.
What's that?
Your cup size.
So I violated section 34 double D.
But also, did they not have there was no clothes on under the...
Well, they were all in their underwear.
That wasn't underwear.
He gives us deadlines, we stall, then he gives us more time. I don't think he's in a rush.
They're still digging.
Take away the rush aspect. Hey, I got you everything you want.
Yeah.
Your plane is ready.
Is that a fact?
That's a fact. Just need to make sure you're not leaving any bodies behind.
Meet me at the front door.
What the hell just happened?
It's like, damn, that worked.
So he's doing all these interviews, but he's actively with two of them.
Right. I mean, they had some descriptions of at least one suspect.
Yeah.
Gum?
Excuse me?
Would you like some gum?
No, thank you.
Huh. That was from the interview.
Yeah.
There's some who misbehaved.
Gonna get you all out of here.
I mean, we've seen a few faces.
Yeah.
You got night vision? You got gas masks?
Maybe.
But I would not get too comfortable in here if I were you.
No, I got the cable guy coming on Wednesday.
Why don't you just walk out the door?
I will. I'm gonna walk out of that door when I'm good and ready. Think you're too young to get married?
No, I'm not too young. No. Too broke.
You love each other?
Yeah.
Money shouldn't really matter.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to stay away from bars, if you know what I mean.
Still a standing offer, all right?
Oh.
Sounds like for the graveyard. You just crossed the fucking line.
You roll the dice and see what happens.
Yeah, that was an aggressive move.
Yeah.
So what's up? Got him right where I want him. Right behind me with my pants around my ankles, but it's a start.
I mean, he's definitely onto something about the timing.
How they're the ones stalling.
Yeah.
You know, you're letting this cop get too fucking close.
So we've seen 4 faces already.
How's the reception? Give me a close-up on the second floor window.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what an interesting shot.
Fuck you! I didn't kill anybody.
Shoot me.
Fuck you. Tell them to send someone sane over here.
Damn, I didn't think he would kill anybody.
I go to bed, everything's hunky-dory. I get a call at 3:15 and there's what, a dead hostage? Darius is calling the shots on this, that's it.
I mean, there's zero room for error because error ends up in a dead hostage. Now he's out.
This is the only way in. And we're gonna make it up the stairs blind.
Dang.
Jeez.
What a way to die.
We should use rubber bullets, take headshots, put their lights out.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
Yes, baby.
Ooh, blood money.
They're gonna dump this whole mess in your lap, you know. I'm making first grade. Fucking kidding me?
I'll try and watch what I say in the future. You never know who's listening.
What you doing?
Oh.
Oh.
Darius, don't make a move.
What?
It's all fucked up. Do not make a move. They put a transmitter in it. They bugged us.
No. I'm going in.
Oh, man.
They're coming in. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Showtime.
Oof.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Jeez.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Oof. It's gotta suck.
So it looks like they stayed behind, some of them. Because when they were inside, they were like taking their stuff off. I wasn't sure if they were staying.
No,
but
they
yeah,
were...
I guess we did see them outside.
Bring the bunker up.
I think they gotta find the hole. Whoa.
Clear, Sarge.
Come on down.
They put it all back?
Find a dead hostage?
Negative.
If it ain't here, you must have missed something.
They forgot to rob the joint.
Great. We'll put out a citywide description for David fucking Copperfield. What do you got?
You're gonna love this one. Toy guns.
Didn't even have real guns.
Cap, come to the ladies' room.
On my way.
So then they didn't kill anybody because they didn't have real guns.
Yeah,
There's no body.
Yeah, we saw a video of it, or a live video.
Check it out. We can stop looking for that body.
Oh.
Nobody goes home till we get everybody's story.
Cap, we got something else in the storage room.
They gotta be like, what the hell happened here?
Gary, yo.
Everyone's clothes.
Oh, they got their buses.
Probably not the type of buses he was asking for.
I work in the bank. I'm the bank security.
Man, and everyone was just fucking pissed off, too.
I work in the bank.
Good way to have no one really cooperate is to have everyone just be fucking furious.
One customer had an out-of-state warrant for child support. Another one had a couple of priors, GLA mostly.
So nothing.
Again, same problem. Plus, he was a fucking idiot.
Bury it.
Bury it?
The fuck do you expect me to say? Nobody's breathing down my neck to come up with answers. I'm not going to breathe down yours. Bury it.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Okay.
Wait, what?
They found that missing Madrugada money.
No shit.
You want to know where it was?
In my bank account. My wallet?
No.
Then no. I don't want to know.
Yeah, right? Just accused of it. That's it. Movie's over. Nothing happened.
Safety deposit box number 392. According to these records, it doesn't exist.
Didn't Coughlin say we should move on?
Let's go.
Just can't give it up.
I don't think I could either.
Exchange for what? I mean, what, you want me to do something unethical? I mean, no disrespect to the both of you, but
Someone's always listening.
What was Case hiding?
When there's blood on the streets, buy property.
Dang.
You got rich doing business with the Nazis during the Holocaust.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty bad.
When the war came along, the ring and everything else they owned was confiscated. We were friends. I could have helped them.
Jeez.
But the Nazis paid.
I have to help Bin Laden's nephew buy a co-op on Park Avenue.
If that were true, you wouldn't tell me.
We're listing you as a reference.
Just a couple of evil people.
Recently, I planned and set in motion events to execute the perfect bank robbery.
It's insanely big.
Long has he been in there?
It's cool. In the beginning of the movie, you think he's in jail.
Yeah.
He's not. He's in the bank the whole time.
He's gonna smell like shit.
Why do you think I rolled down the window?
Oh, and this guy knows diamonds. Damn, I didn't even catch that.
They caught Frazier and his partner walking into the bank.
Who are you?
Sorry. Excuse me. Mr. Hammond.
Walked right out.
You left the ring. Trust me, I left it in good hands.
Son of a bitch. Oh. What do you think that's worth?
If you gotta ask, man. Follow the ring.
The ring tells the story.
No robbers, no real victims, no loot missing.
I never heard of it before.
So you gotta ask yourself, what the fuck happened?
Are you implying that I had anything to do with it?
392.
Uh-oh.
You think they'll vouch for you after I find out the truth about this ring?
Oh.
I don't think so.
Is that on the middle finger, too?
By the way, that thing you said about us being New York's finest, I want you to know we really appreciate that.
He just had it on his finger.
Let me see your shoe.
Why?
Because I have never seen anybody put their foot that far up a guy's ass.
Looking for the mayor?
May I have your hat, please?
No, you cannot. Get your own.
Get your own.
There's an old American saying, when there's blood on the streets, somebody's got to go to jail.
War crimes, huh? What have you got me into this time?
Sultry music. First grade.
Oh.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna walk out of that door when I'm good and ready. Son of a bitch.
Make a nice engagement ring.
Yeah. All right. That was Inside Man. What'd you think?
That was great. But I feel like I immediately need to watch that again.
Obviously, like I said, I've seen this before. It's been a very long time. Watching it again, a lot of stuff was coming back to me. But I feel like because I knew the ending, like that was one of the things that I really remembered, was that he was going to hide himself in there. I didn't remember the diamonds or the whole bank owner storyline.
Arthur, yeah.
I didn't really realize that, but I knew that at some point he was just going to walk out the front door. So just knowing that little bit, watching it a second time, I noticed a lot of things done very intentionally.
Yeah.
That I'm sure I did not realize were significant the first time. Like the fact that Clive Owen is only the first one who goes in, and he kills the camera for a few minutes before. So it's those 2 minutes are a huge deal because now the police officers can't confirm if anyone else left or came in.
Yeah.
Obviously, the shuffling of people randomly into different rooms and random people taking, their masks off and some show of force. It just caused so much chaos and confusion that, at the end they were like, yeah, this guy was kind of a suspect, but then these 3 people saw his face and, he got his face punched. So he can't be a bad guy. And it was so many moments throughout that I watched this again being like, oh, I know why they're doing that.
Like he said, Dalton, he planned this to a T.
Yeah.
And the whole confusion aspect of it is really what made it successful. And obviously, I don't think he was like anticipating someone like Detective Keith, because it's not even like you just have a detective, like he's also a negotiator. So they were kind of like, they were saying like bullshit the bullshitter. So it was kind of cool to see like two people on like intellectually even playing field.
Yeah, they definitely matched up very well. But it's an interesting heist movie because there wasn't really too many hiccups.
No.
Like they pretty much did exactly what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Perfectly. So it's like Keith was very good at his job, but it's like there wasn't really a job to do because they didn't rob anything. They didn't have real guns. They didn't hurt anyone really. I mean, they beat up a few people, one person really.
Yeah.
So it was just like this weird thing where it's like you're just kind of watching it unfold, but no one really makes even that much progress. Even like Jodie Foster's character, she doesn't really succeed in her role of keeping things quiet.
No. And I loved that moment at the end with the mayor.
Yeah.
I feel like that was such a clever way for him to kind of be like, hey, I know.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the letter for, or the number for war crimes or whatever. But yeah, I mean, really the bad guys, if you want to call them the bad guys, they win with like almost no resistance.
You have like the stress of everything going on and initially like who actually is involved here. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward heist as it's happening. It's just the why, which is interesting because he lays it kind of all out in the beginning.
But you're not like fully like you don't have all of the information.
No.
But yeah, it is a very essentially straightforward heist in the fact that they didn't have any resistance. But there is all of this weird stuff like, why are they not stealing? Like, why are they stalling so long? What the hell are they digging for? Even that was like a little clue too, because like they were digging and then the guy literally is like, that's a great shithole. And it's like when you watch it again, you're like, oh, that's literally a hole for him to shit in for a week.
Yes, yeah. And honestly, I didn't even think about that until like the end of the movie and they're taking the room apart, or I guess putting the room up for him to go through. And that's when it like clicked for me that he was like, oh, he literally meant a shithole.
Yeah. But this movie had a lot more confusion than what I remembered. And I think watching it again, that my big takeaway was like how clever it is that he is like the inside man. Like he's literally inside the bank the whole time. That was the only thing that I really took away. And I forgot all of the mystery aspect. Like, what the hell is Jodie Foster doing? What is in box 392 or whatever?
Yeah.
Why is the bank owner so freaked out and stuff? And it's just like, there's so much weirdness in this movie that kind of throws it off. Like you don't even really view it as like a traditional bank heist because it's really not.
No, yeah, I mean, that wasn't even the point. Like he ended up taking the diamonds, but it wasn't about that. I mean, I guess maybe to an extent.
It was about the diamonds, but not about necessarily like robbing the bank.
Right, yeah, it wasn't like the monetary gain of robbing.
Right, just the diamonds.
I mean, the diamonds,
they are going to sell the diamonds.
Yeah, but not the actual money in the bank.
Exactly. Which is like, that's what makes the movie weird to watch.
Obviously, right from the start, we see Arthur, as soon as he finds out which bank it is, he knows, like, he's screwed.
Right.
And that was just such, like, an interesting moment because you're like, what's so suspicious here? And then it comes to the safety deposit boxes, which, dude, like, what the hell? Why would you keep that?
It's also like, why would you also keep this damning evidence of your origin story, essentially, being tied into Nazis? But it's like, that is so obvious, not obvious, but it's like, it's a glaring thing that stands out to have all of your secrets in a box that is unlisted.
Yeah.
Like, Denzel Washington's character was able to spot it for that very reason. Like, if it was just another normal box, he would have just went right past it in the list.
Yeah, that's very true. And who's the one person that's gonna know why it's not listed on there? Oh, the owner of the bank.
The person who built the bank.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a, oops, you kind of fucked yourself there by trying to hide it. You made it like pop out. But yeah, I mean, you have his concern of the bank puts the heist in a different perspective, and you realize how smart the bank robbers are from the very beginning. It seems like, I mean, you're literally told that it's a perfect bank robbery, and it pretty much is. So the rest of it, you're just kind of like waiting to play out. And you have like a little bit of a back and forth. Like Detective Keith does figure out like, this is not standard. They know a plane is not going to work, yet they're going for a plane.
Yeah.
And he starts to kind of pick up the clues that's like, okay, something different is happening here.
Mm-hmm. That was very clever for him to pick up the
weirdness, or like,
yeah, pick up that it was like he was asking for something so wild in order to buy time.
Right.
But I mean, that was the issue that Dalton had, was that Keith was on his level.
Right.
So he picked that up.
An interesting movie because you have all your like moving pieces are relatively competent to the same level, like you're saying. Obviously, with Dalton, with Keith, and with Madeline, they are all bullshitters, essentially. Like, they all can bullshit each other, and they all did, and they all kind of had their moments and stuff. But it's like, I guess technically everyone comes out a winner because like they successfully robbed the bank. Keith gets a promotion, gets this stain on his record removed.
Yeah.
He gets a diamond, which I think he's gonna keep that diamond.
Oh, 100%.
And Madeline, she still gets paid by Arthur.
Yeah, I mean, Arthur is the only one
he's the loser.
Yeah, in this.
And it's interesting too, it's like, it's still for the money. Like, Dalton has that line of like, I'm not like some hero, or I forgot exactly what he said, but he's like, I'm doing this to be rich. Like, I'm doing this for money.
Yeah.
But it's also good to have your like reputation or respect or whatever. So here's this little clue for the detective to follow.
Right. Yeah, because it wasn't, he took the diamonds, so it wasn't like Dalton did actually need to go to Arthur for the blackmail aspect of it. He already had the diamonds. So he's like, all right, give him to Keith.
And it's not like he blatantly just outed Arthur.
Yeah.
Like, he could have gotten the diamonds and then, you know, put him on blast.
Yeah.
But no, he just wants the money.
Yeah.
But he's also going to live a little clue that, hey, if it ends up being that Arthur gets fucked in the future, then he deserves it. And if not, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird because everyone other than Arthur wins.
I also really liked a lot of the conversations throughout the film. I feel like that was a favorite part for me, was watching the dialogues. I feel like Jodie Foster was fantastic as Madeline, like kind of this mystery, but a badass, but a villain-ish, like who she's working with, I guess. Not just Arthur, but in general.
Right. I mean, she had that one point where she was like something about, oh, I'm going to get a house for like, what was it, Saddam Hussein's brother or cousin or something?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if she was joking about that or not.
Right. I thought it was a joke, but then I was like, oh, wait a second. There was a moment where she was meeting someone and she was like, you're not talking to your uncle, right? Or something.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh shit, was she not lying? Because like even Arthur like laughed a little.
Yeah, because he's like, why would you tell me this?
Yeah, but that might have actually been true.
Oh, fuck. All right.
So that's like, there's a lot of bad people in this movie and a good amount of them win.
True. I also really liked the conversation between Dalton and the little boy.
Yeah.
That was just like an interesting kind of like unimportant conversation. And then he's like, I need to talk to your dad about this video game.
Right, yeah, there's a little too much violence here.
But yeah, no, I feel like there was strong dialogue in the film.
I think the dialogue was excellent, and I think having so many competent people that are clearly capable in their roles go up against each other, regardless of like who was winning or who had the upper hand or whatever. It was just really interesting. You had those moments with like your like three top dogs essentially that they all had conversations with one another that all really stood out. I agree. I think that's the highlight of the movie, is just the intelligence of the characters. And then for me, I really just like the bank robbing aspect.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was just very clever. The fact that they came in painters, and I mean, I've seen like prank videos. They're not really great prank videos, but people just throw on an orange vest and you get like a clipboard and a vest you can pretty much get into anywhere and no one gives you any resistance.
Yeah.
So it's like they use that, hitting out all of the cameras, the fact that they like didn't have real weapons, the fact that they like were prepared for a staged execution. If they ever felt like, oh shit, they're about to call our bluff, like we really need to push back a little bit. And obviously the whole effort to have your main guy stay in there for a week until things kind of cool down and he could literally just walk out the front door.
Yeah, especially because he did have like interactions with Keith.
Yeah, exactly. Like his voice would give him away.
Right. I do have to say the only part that was like, I guess, made the detectives look like a little bit dumb was that they didn't realize that the one thing that they're going to get from them is bugged. When they literally just gave him pizzas that were bugged.
That was a great reveal. I totally forgot that reveal. But yeah, I mean, they kind of got fucked there for sure.
And I mean, Willem Dafoe was like, we're going for it.
Yeah.
We're doing it anyways. Which, I mean, then at that point, Dalton did have to like rile the troops and it was like, all right, are we done? Like, I got to get in this hole or wall and all of the things that they had to do to like quickly get out.
Right.
So it did get a little bit messy there for a second, but that was the only thing that I was like, damn, like you guys were doing so good.
Yeah, I mean, they really bought themselves enough time with the whole like Albanian stuff and then the riddles and even just like these little mind games where the cops then, even after the conversation was done, they were still talking to each other.
Yes.
It's like, dang, like you just got played.
Yes.
And I don't even know if it's intentional or not, but it's just something that I viewed on a second viewing when all of the hostages are coming out and they're getting tackled by police and they're getting shot with rubber bullets and you're shown over and over again police saying very offensive, rude things. Like it just made it so that it was believable that all of the hostages would just be fucking furious with the cops. That once they get into questioning, it's kind of like, fuck you at this point.
Yeah.
Which again added to the layer of confusion where it's just like, they're not going to get anywhere with anything. So I think it's just a very clever movie. And I think it's better watching it a second time.
I want to watch it again now that I'm like, got a better idea of exactly what was happening. Cause there were little moments where I was like, wait. And then I was second guessing like, wait, what did I just watch? Or how did that conversation relate to it?
And I think watching this a second time, I realized how kind of mysterious and confusing it would be watching it a first time, which is probably why I don't have any memory of the majority of the movie because it probably just went over my head.
Yeah.
Other than the cool reveal of him walking out was the only thing that stuck in my head. Watching it a second time, I can really appreciate all of like the nuances and little things that were going on that watching it the first time, you probably don't give a second thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to watch it again.
But it's another great Denzel movie, a Spike Lee movie. Loaded cast.
Yeah.
So I had a great time watching it a second time, and I'm glad you were able to experience it the first time.
Yeah, no, me too. And let us know where we should go next for Denzel. We have a ton of movies. If it's not in the playlist, we probably haven't seen it. I think we've seen Unstoppable, the train movie, because that one's been recommended quite a bit.
Remember the Titans? We've seen that for sure.
So if it's not in the playlist, it's not those two films, we may not have seen it. So let us know where we should go to next with Denzel. But this was great. So thank you for recommending it.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.